What is happening, everyone? What is happening? Welcome to the 1970s. What's happening? Hello, everybody. What is up? For those of you who actually are here on the stream this early, what is up? I literally just tweeted that we're live. So I wouldn't be surprised if we don't have a lot of people for at least a bit here. Plus, because of the game that I'm playing today, I also would not be surprised if we don't have a lot of people on stream today. Today's going to be one of those really laid back, really more chill streams for more of the hardcore viewers who are here, you know, every day just to relax and have fun, rather than those who are here for the hottest new releases or anything like that, okay? So for those of you who don't know, I'm Phil. Did you know that? Wow. I am Phil. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my gameplay stream for Sunday, December 17th, 2017. That's right, folks. We're in the final countdown. It's just over a week until Christmas. And I know for many of you that means that this week in particular, you're going into full holiday mode with different events going on. You may be meeting with family or friends or going to Christmas parties or, you know, wrapping up your work week or school week so that, you know, you go on your holiday break. I know a lot of people get a holiday break, which is nice, right? Nice time away to spend focusing on more important things. So all that's happening this week, right? All that. And for me, it's no exception. For me, my holiday-themed content starts this week in particular, which I will fully explain later tonight when I film the weekend preview. Which will be released on my vlogging channel, The King of Hate Vlogs, later tonight. It's going to be very thorough, covering all of the upcoming holiday content that you guys can expect, including not only the holiday version of Ask the King, that's going to happen this Thursday, but also my holiday gaming marathon on Friday, what's going to happen with my kind of multiplayer madness streams on Saturday, the WWE Fantasy Sims happening one day from today, folks. That's right, exactly one day from today is my WWE Holiday Fantasy Sims. So I hope you'll be here for that next week. And then on Christmas Day, I'll be doing an IRL-style stream where I basically shoot the shit with you guys for a few hours. You know, talk about all kinds of stuff that's been going on in my life and this year in particular. And, you know, just kind of spending some personal time with you guys on Christmas Day for those who are available, okay? So pretty hefty amount of holiday-themed content that I'll be pumping out this week for you. The most I've ever done. This is actually not exaggeration. It's the most holiday-themed stuff I've ever done in the history of me making videos for YouTube. And I'm happy to do that. I hope that what I do for you this week, you know, you guys enjoy it and it may put you into the festive mood, right, to enjoy the holiday. Because a lot of people, sadly, I hate to say this, don't have a lot of celebration in their lives, family or friends or whatever. They don't have that opportunity, so maybe this at least will put a little bit of more festiveness into your life for you this week, right? Okay, so let's talk, folks. Let's talk about the next few days, so at least you guys are in the know about what to expect. All right, so today, I'm playing Okami HD again, folks. I started this playthrough on Thursday, was it? Or was it Friday? Now I'm having a brain fart. No, it was Friday. It was Friday. And I'll be honest here, folks. Was I expecting a lot of people to check out the playthrough? No, I wasn't. Because, number one, this game is old, right? It's a throwback retro game. It's a exploration-style RPG with a lot of plot elaboration. In addition, this game is very much a niche title for a cult audience. This game, when it was released, was not a big hit. It wasn't. It was actually over the years that the game gained more and more acclaim and more kind of attention. In particular through various re-releases. If you're not aware, the game was originally a PS2 title. Then it ended up getting ported to several other consoles, including the Nintendo Wii, the PS3, and now the PS4. So, you know, over time, the game garnered more and more respect and attention, but it's certainly not one of those games. For example, it's not Grand Theft Auto. If I were to play a Grand Theft Auto game, regardless of what the game is, people come out to watch because they know, oh, that game is synonymous with hilarious antics, you know, crazy shit that happens, game bugs, you know, difficulty spikes. There's a lot of shit that happens in GTA games that just turn into an awesome playthrough, and it's a game that's very much as mainstream popular. Versus Okami, you never had that, okay? So I knew what I was getting into when I started playing Okami HD. And I'll be honest, I was on the fence about even playing it until the fan decided to gift it to me. And it was very nice that that viewer did that. So, I played this on Friday. And I'm going to be very honest with all of you. Attendance was very low. In fact, for a new game, new playthrough that I'd started, we couldn't even maintain 300 constant viewers. And I was actually shocked at how few people watched the YouTube videos. I was shocked. Because here's the reason that I know what happened. So I think it was like 17 videos I made on Friday. And I upload them to YouTube and I don't look at views. I just don't. I don't follow YouTube views anymore. Because there's no point in even doing so. Because YouTube views are all over the fucking place all the time. You know, my search algorithm doesn't even work. So half the time I don't show up in search. I just upload whatever. And I just let it fly. I just make sure that at least hopefully on average every day I get a certain number of views that is enough to basically make me a little bit of money. Okay. But one video in the playthrough, if you can believe it, got flagged for demonetization. As stupid as this sounds, a video in my Okami HD playthrough was flagged for demonetization on YouTube. You might say, what in the holy hell? What could be demonetized on a Okami HD playthrough? There's no nudity. There's no adult-oriented content. What could it... Why? Right? Well, there was a video. All right. I titled it, Amaterasu Drops the Bomb. If you remember, Amaterasu got the ability with the paintbrush to paint a bomb which could blow up walls. Which is basically just like in Zelda, when Link drops a bomb on the ground and walks away, blows up walls, opens up a hidden area, right? Well, because I put the word bomb in the title of the video, I'm not even exaggerating. The word bomb is a trigger word for YouTube's demonetization algorithm. As fucking stupid as that sounds, it's just the word, okay? Just the word. Demonetize the video. It's the dumbest shit ever, all right? So, but here's the thing. So the video got demonetized. I flagged it and said, no, this should be monetized. And what happened is it actually did get cleared up. What I'm noticing is that YouTube is basically remonetizing videos, even if they don't get the 1,000 views they're supposed to get in order to be reviewed. I think what's happening is YouTube finally realized that they're fucking idiots. And so as long as you have a video that's demonetized, and as long as it's relatively new, you should be able to get it monetized again as long as it doesn't actually have bad content in it, right? So, I flagged it for remonetization, all right? And within a day, it got remonetized, which is good. But last night, it was right before I went to sleep. It was, well, not before I went to sleep, but right before I stopped working, which was almost midnight, okay? I'm just leaving the office and I wanted to see, you know, gee, any new videos get flagged for demonetization today? And none did, but the Okami video got released, which was good. And I looked at it after being live for about, I think it was about 30 to 32 hours. So we're talking over a day. The video had 111 views. And I was like, wow. Now, just to put that into perspective, folks, okay? Just to put that into perspective for you. When I do a random multiplayer session of a random game, all right? Like, for example, Ultra Street Fighter 2 during the summer. Remember how many videos of that I pumped out? Okay? Even those videos, which typically don't get a lot of views, they get maybe a few hundred views, all right? And those playthroughs, you know, don't get consistent viewership. You may have, you know, if I'm putting out 400 matches of Ultra Street Fighter 2 over the course of a month, chances are you're not going to watch every match. You know what I mean? Even those get more than 111 views in 30 some hours. So, putting this into perspective, folks, basically the Okami HD playthrough is the lowest viewed playthrough I've done all year. And it's, you know what I mean? Like, wow. I thought it would be slow. I didn't know it would be that unpopular. That's pretty crazy. All right. Now, here's the thing, folks. All right, here's the thing. Is the YouTube ad revenue in particular on Okami that important? Not really. And let's be honest, there have been other games this year that I've continued to play that were longer, drawn-out playthroughs that were for a specific audience, not for my mainstream audience, that I made no money on. I'll give you an example. Super Mario Odyssey, all right? Also, Zelda Breath of the Wild. Basically, any Nintendo game that I play gets demonetized. Excuse me. It gets claimed by Nintendo. Nintendo makes money on my playthrough. Because they're a bunch of... all right, I'm not going to get... No, it's the holiday season. I'm not going to do it. It's the holiday season. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to vent on Nintendo this afternoon. How about that? I'm going to be restrained. How about that? Okay. So that being said, it's not about necessarily, you know, making the money on YouTube on the playthrough. It's really not. There's been playthroughs that I continued this year that I made not a penny on YouTube. However, what it very much is about is at least overall being able to earn enough so that I'm paying my bills. And in particular, right now, you guys know the financial situation I'm in with my freaking back taxes, which I still don't know what I owe. It still may not be till the last minute that I'm even told, because these guys all drag their feet and don't want to give me the information. So all that being said, you know, I have to do as much as I can. As you guys noticed, I'm streaming earlier these days, right? I stream an hour earlier now than I ever did. I'm streaming later. If you guys haven't noticed the last few days, I'm streaming later at night. I'm actually going typically a half an hour later, if not a little bit longer. Because I'm trying to make up for, you know, raising funds so that I can basically take care of this tax situation and save my house. All right. This would not be a very smart time for me to start playing a game that almost no one is watching. And, you know, I'm basically taking time away from the effort of saving my house to play a game that no one's really caring about. All right. So, that being said, folks, all right. That being said, what's going to happen to Okami HD? Well, here's the deal. Today I'm playing it for about 4 hours. It's going to be a 4-hour gameplay stream here today, which means I'll be around roughly 8 hours into the game by the end of today's stream. From what people have said, if you really invest a time into doing everything in Okami, it's going to take about 40 hours. Okay? So that means, in perspective, all right, I'd only be about a fifth through the game after these 2 sessions. So that would mean I would need to put in, think about it, right? How many more sessions would be necessary? 8 more, right? To put in the final 32 hours to beat the game. I just can't do that right now. I can't. In particular, this week coming up, like I said, I got a bunch of holiday-themed stuff coming up, all right? I've got to do as much as I can to raise money. I got to play stuff that's popular, all right? I'm actually going to be playing stuff this week that, in particular, I don't like. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. I'll be honest, I don't think the game's very good on Xbox One. But people love seeing me play it, so I'm going to be playing it more this week because that's what people want. I have to do what the people want if, you know, I want to save my house. So that's what I got to do, is I have to do what people want, okay? I got to do what's popular. So, here's what's going to happen today. All right? Here's what's going to happen today, folks. I'm going to play it for 4 hours. We're going to see what happens. If people show up, if people actually participate, and what I mean by that, I'll be very God's honest, honest with you, because I'm not one of these people who's going to talk out of one side of my mouth and not be clear. Very transparent. If people end up cheering, subbing, and tipping, much like they did during the Super Mario Odyssey playthrough, as well as the Zelda Breath of the Wild playthroughs, okay, then I would continue playing the game. Now, it's not going to be a featured playthrough. What it's going to be is a playthrough that I do from time to time. You know, it was suggested earlier in the stream chat that maybe I play it once a week, okay? That's doable. All right, doing one stream of the game a week, or maybe doing a nighttime stream of 2.5 hours a week, okay, just to keep it in the loop and keep it in the running of games that I'm playing. You know, a playthrough that potentially maybe I could play and finish up, over the course of a slow amount of time. That I would consider, all right? Definitely, that I would consider, all right? But if no one shows up to the streams, no one's watching the videos on YouTube, I'm not getting that kind of participation on the streams, I can't keep playing it. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, this is just do or die time for me. Now, in the past, there have been many playthroughs that I have been able to do as downtime playthroughs. Sadly, now is not the time that I can do that, okay? Maybe in the future, maybe if things get better, right? If things financially get better for me to the point where I have that freedom again, that flexibility, then I would definitely consider doing it. Because I you know, for the first 4 hours of the game I've enjoyed. Let's see also, that's another factor, of course. If I play it for another 4 hours today and I like it, great. If I don't like it, then also that's another reason for me to make kind of an executive decision to not continue the playthrough. But so far, for the first 4 hours, I did like the game, FYI. I did actually enjoy it. Okay. So, that being said, folks, that's kind of the deal. Let's see what happens today during the course of today's stream. Today undoubtedly will be a more chill stream. We're going to have way less people on stream than we usually have. I doubt we're going to have any trolls. I think it's going to be a much more relaxed, laid-back stream today, where people are just here to kind of chill and talk and enjoy, and it'll be a lot more quiet than usual. And that's okay. You know, not every stream that I put out has to be white-hot popular with people going nuts in the stream chat and stuff like that, okay? So that's today. Now, tonight, there will not be a second stream, because I've got a ton of shit to do, just to give you guys some perspective. After I finish streaming, I got to upload the videos. Then I got to go make dinner, which today I'm actually making pasta, which takes a while because it has cleanup and everything to do. After that, I got to go mail my parents' Christmas card, which is nice because I'm actually mailing them their Christmas present, which is a nice photo of myself and my girlfriend. When my girlfriend was here, we took a few nice photos around the house together. And one in particular that we took in front of the Christmas tree. We went over to the local pharmacy, and they have the photo development, and they developed the photos for us. And I'm mailing my parents a nice picture that I took for them of us. So that's being mailed out today. Then after that, I got to film the weekend preview, all right, which is going to explain the full schedule of how my holiday stuff's going to go down this week. Okay, and then after that, I've got to film 3 private Q&A videos for patrons, people who pledged in the month of November to make this upcoming holiday gaming marathon happen. Okay? So yeah, that I've got to do. That's going to take me probably 2 hours, I would think, because there's so many of them I got to make. And then after that, I know there's so much shit. Then after that, I have to set up the poll on thekingofhate.com, my website, for the patrons from November to vote on what holiday-themed games they want to see me play on Friday. Okay? So that poll goes live tonight. Excuse me. That poll goes live tonight. And the patrons will begin voting on that starting tonight. And then, once all that's done, then I've got to re-download, because I don't have it on here anymore. I've got to re-download WWE 2K18, now that I finally will have room on my hard drive for it. On my PS4, I have to go into the online marketplace, and I have to start searching and downloading for holiday-themed content to do for this special holiday Sims that I'm going to be doing on Christmas Eve. All right? So, I've got a ridiculous amount of shit to do tonight. Like, even though I'm not streaming, I may finish work later than usual tonight because of the exorbitant amount of shit I have to do tonight. Okay? So, that's why there's no second stream tonight. However, folks, tomorrow, I return to double streams. So tomorrow, if you want a nice full day of gameplay streaming, you're going to get it. My first gameplay stream on Monday will be more of the Fighting EX Layer beta. I played this a couple days ago, and I really enjoyed it. I thought that it was a solid fighting game. It kind of is more Street Fighter than current Street Fighter is, which is hilarious, I know to say, but it really is. It plays more like a classic Street Fighter game than current Street Fighter, because current Street Fighter has lost its fucking way and become this garbage mess, while old school Street Fighter was always the best, right? So, I'm going to be playing that tomorrow. I'm going to be trying out 2 different characters. I think maybe one of the Shoto style characters, you know, has fireball, uppercut, zoning and stuff. And then maybe I'll pick a unique character. And I'll be playing with both those characters, both in the lab and then doing online multiplayer. That'll be tomorrow's main gameplay stream. So for those of you who like my fighting game coverage and you've been craving more, well, you're going to get more tomorrow, okay? And then tomorrow night, I'm going to be doing more Player Unknown's Battlegrounds, okay? For those who've been watching, and even though the game is shit, have been enjoying me play it because I basically suffer through it and you laugh at the fails and everything. Tomorrow night, I think I'll be doing duos. I've not tried duos yet. I've done solo and I've done squad. So tomorrow night, maybe I'll try the duo gameplay and see if I team up with other people, how we do in a, 2-player co-op setting. All right. So, we'll see how that goes, all right? We'll see how that goes tomorrow, all right? And then later in the week, obviously, the holiday stuff starts. Again, if you want the full skinny on all that, watch my weekend preview later tonight, okay? So there you go. That's what you can expect tomorrow. So tomorrow, we're kind of back. Today is kind of a laid-back diversion from my normal stuff. Tomorrow, we kind of get back to business as usual, all right? So definitely, folks, tomorrow, you're going to see stream attendance is going to be way up compared to today. Today, it's going to be slow. Tomorrow, it's going to boost, all right? But again, I just want to throw this out there. If you want to see Okami HD continue, all right, hopefully people will watch it today on stream and people will contribute to the stream with things like cheer subs and tips, all right? Fair enough? All right. All right, real quick, let's go through the plugs. Then we'll do some shout-outs, and then we'll get started. Sound good? So the plugs, first of all, folks. Today's the 17th of December, which means you have less. Well, I take that back. You have exactly 2 weeks left to pledge to my Patreon this month and to make the Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 redemption runs happen. If we hit the standard funding goal, which is $1,125, right now we're about just under $200 away from hitting that. I'll be doing a redemption run of either Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3. All right? It'll be up to the patrons to decide. If you pledge $5 or more by the end of the month, you'll be voting in early January on whether or not you want to see Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3 happen, okay? Then, if we hit the stretch goal, folks, if we hit the stretch goal, you're like, gee, I wonder what, what's that? Well, the stretch goal is $2,000. It's a lot of money, all right? It's going to take a lot of very generous people to hit the stretch goal. I know that. But if we hit the stretch goal by the end of the month, here's the benefit of this. Number one, I will be playing both games, both Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, as redemption run playthroughs in January. So that's benefit number one. You get both playthroughs. Number two, I'll start them on January 1st, all right? If I don't hit the stretch goal, what's going to end up happening is I have to get a bunch of people upgraded on the forums and get basically into the system with Patreon, so that then they can have the ability to vote on if you want to see Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3. It takes about 2 weeks, because it takes about a week to get everyone upgraded, and then it takes a week for everyone to vote. So it's a slow process. But if we hit the stretch goal, that means I don't have to do that process, and 2 weeks of waiting time are cut out. Starting January 1st, boom, I'll start with the Metal Gear Solid 2 redemption run playthrough, and then immediately following the end of that, boom, I start with Metal Gear Solid 3. So it would be pretty amazing if I hit the stretch goal, because not only would that do a ton for me to raise funds to help with my tax situation right now, all right, but it would also make these playthroughs both happen in January. January would basically be an awesome month of me redeeming myself from the 2 games that infamously I played the worst ever, made some of the worst playthroughs ever. People always, held it up as an example of why I'm such a bad gamer and shit like that. Even though in reality, I said up front with those playthroughs, they were not serious playthroughs. They were me dicking around, and, it wasn't like I was a fan of the game and I had played the games previously and I was going to be trying to do good gameplay. I wasn't. It was more about just experiencing the games and having fun with them, but sadly, people don't seem to understand that. Instead, they all hold you up to a ridiculous standard of what they expect from a playthrough, which is so fucking stupid in my opinion. That's not what playing games is about. But I digress. I'm going to do redemption runs of these, okay? And people have been asking for this for a year straight, ever since I did a redemption run of Dark Souls 1 back in January of 2017, all right? So, please, folks, let's make it happen. Check it out at patreon.com/darksidephil. Please consider pledging. You have 2 weeks left to pledge, okay? In addition to that, obviously, you get personal perks as well. For example, getting text or verbal thank yous in my YouTube videos for your contributions. Being able to get your question answered on my bi-monthly show, Ask the King. In fact, this coming Thursday is the next edition of Ask the King. It's the special holiday edition. First of all, folks, Post up your questions on the kingofhate.com forums if you haven't for that. However, those aren't guaranteed to be answered. If you pledge to my Patreon at that certain perk level, you're guaranteed to get your questions answered on the show. So hint, hint, if you ever had a hot burning question you wanted to ask me and have it publicly answered, there's your opportunity, all right? You can even get private Q&A videos made, which, like I said, tonight I have to make 3 of them. 3 private Q&A videos. So yeah, it benefits you not only to pledge to my Patreon to help me out and allow me to keep doing these daily live streams and videos for YouTube and hell to keep my house at this point, but also it gives you some personal rewards as well. So please check it out. Again, patreon.com/darksidefil. All right. Number 2, there's my Teespring shop, folks. And again, I want to say thanks because I got another order overnight for my Teespring shop, which is really nice. Thank you to those who have ordered from my Teespring shop recently. I did see a pretty big influx of orders the past month, which is very nice. T-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, mugs, stickers, a whole bunch of great stuff designed by my viewers and fans. All right. High quality stuff, by the way, which I can attest to because I personally own 4 of the T-shirts as well as a sweatshirt from this website. Great stuff. Oh, and a mug. The mug that I drink from every single day here on stream is a Teespring mug. Okay? So I love the stuff. High quality stuff. And anything you buy from my Teespring, I get a pretty good commission from each sale. All right? Just a reminder at this point, folks, let's face it. It's a week before Christmas. Chances are if you order anything right now, there's no chance you're going to get it in time for Christmas, just to forewarn anyone who maybe was thinking of doing some last-minute Christmas shopping. Oh, I'm going to order something from Teespring right now and get it for Christmas. No, see, Teespring is not like you're thinking. Teespring is not like Amazon where there's a big warehouse of product just sitting around. They're actually a made-to-order business, meaning anything that you order from Teespring, all right, anything you order from Teespring, will not be ready right away. They have to print it, make it custom, and then ship it. So, sadly, the orders for Christmas, you're pretty much out of luck. But if you want to get something, hey, a post-Christmas gift for yourself or someone else at the end of the year, feel free. And thank you again, because that is something that I benefit from right away, okay? And then last but not least, folks, obviously, if you're here live on the stream, you must enjoy my live streaming content, right? And you're here to share in the fun today. If you would like, please consider cheering, subbing, and tipping. All those things are very much appreciated. And if you do those things during today's stream, I will give you a verbal shout-out during the course of the stream. All right? In fact, I'm just about to do some shout-outs in just a couple minutes here. Fair enough? Now, if you cheer 50 bits or more, if you tip me $2 or more, or if you subscribe to the channel and click the share button, you will also get a on-screen pop-up notification to thank you for your contribution. So both visual and verbal recognition. Pretty nice, right? At this point, I should give a special shout-out to Dr. Zombius, who designed the pop-up notifications. All right? He's been the person who all year long has been working on the pop-up notifications. I will say, one exception, Kekken actually made some pretty nice ones for when I did the premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2. Those were really nice. But outside of that, it was actually Dr. Zombius who had done all of these animations all year long. So he definitely deserves a giant shout out. Thank you to Dr. Zombius for all the work that he's put in to help out. You know, not only did he help me out, obviously makes the streams better, but also you guys too, I'm sure, have been enjoying the nice pop-up animations that you get when you do contributions, right? So, gotta say, at this time of year, it's time to give thanks. And let's say thank you to Dr. Zombius for all the work he's put in. Very much appreciated. Thank you, Dr. Zombius, for all that effort. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, a few quick things. Because number one, if you do cheer today, already I see people have forgotten again, please include the hashtag charity. Supposedly, Twitch is donating to charity for every 1,000 bits that are cheered. However, for some reason, there's no like pop-up. Like last time they did this, they had a pop-up that would happen in the stream chat that would show you the cumulative running total of what they were going to donate. For some reason, they're not doing that anymore, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because maybe it was wrong last time or something, and that they took flack. I don't know. But please, if you're going to cheer, please use the hashtag charity in your cheers, all right? Because it's no skin off our back. It's no extra work. And hey, if money gets donated to charity because of it, so be it, right? Let's do the right thing during this holiday season, right? That's number one. Number two, If you have never been a subscriber of my channel before and you subscribe to my channel by the end of this month, you will save 20%. There's a discount that Twitch is running for December. In addition, Twitch now has the ability to gift subscriptions. So if you have a particular person who you're friendly with in the stream chat and you want to give them a nice holiday surprise, right? You have the ability to buy and gift them a subscription to the channel. And guess what? If you do that, it's also 20% off. So new subscriptions as well as gifted subscriptions are 20% off. And I have some good news, folks, in regards to subscriptions, all right? The highest number of subscriptions I ever had was in late October, early November. It was 308 subscriptions at once. That's the highest we've ever reached. That's the milestone so far. Right now, guess what we're at? 298. That's not bad, folks. And the reason I say that is because if you guys remember, that total number, 308 subs that I had, included 30 basically fake subs. These were subscriptions that were done with Amazon Prime during a promotional stream that I did way back in October. If you remember, there was a stream that I did that was advertising extensions for Twitch, and they were live broadcasting the stream at TwitchCon. Well, the game I was playing had an interactive aspect where if you subscribe to the channel, a little widget or whatever showed up in game. And so a bunch of trolls thought it would be funny to do these trial subscriptions with Amazon Prime to get a bunch of insulting stuff during that stream, okay? So they all did so. And the funny thing is, I got paid for it, which is hilarious. These idiots did 30 to 40 basically fake subscriptions, and I got made money on it, which is hilarious, right? But that being said, those subscriptions obviously did not renew. After the month trial or whatever, they all went away. And I expected, oh man, I'm going to dip way down to like 250 subs again. No, I'm back up to 298. So that means you guys have been coming out and watching the streams, and people are really appreciating the stuff that I put out there. You know, it's looking to me like the new standard will be around 300 subscriptions, which is great. My goal is to grow the channel. By the way, I never had that. Back when I was streaming years ago on Twitch, I think the most I ever had was 200 and something. So it's awesome to see the channel grow the way that it has. Followers are up, overall views going up. You know what I mean? Things are going well with the streaming. And I'm very pleased that we actually have growth here, positive growth, right? So thank you, everyone, for your support. Thank you for the growth of the channel this year. It really has seen massive positive growth this year, and I can't wait to continue. Like I said, this year in particular, I felt so reinvigorated to come to work every single day and share my gameplay experiences with you. It's been really refreshing and different. Like I said, it actually, for me, with all the stress of the stuff going on in the real world, with all the shit that happened with me this year, YouTube ad revenue plummeting, false copyright strikes, barely paying my bills, tax issues, all this shit going on behind the scenes. Obviously, breaking up with my ex-girlfriend was a huge one, okay? Coming out every day and being able to relax and play games with you guys every day and share those experiences was awesome. It was a positive influence for the first time, because, you know, I'll be honest, a lot of the times doing this has been toxic. People coming out and being negative and being dicks. I didn't really see that this year. Really, I didn't. It was the opposite. Overwhelming positivity. So thank you very much, everyone. I really do appreciate it, okay? You know, right now the Twitch stuff is growing and getting more popular, and people are loving it. So let's keep it going. You know, just the other day I'm playing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Someone makes a clip of it, and within a day it reached 35,000 views. It went viral on Twitch. You know what I mean? I haven't seen that kind of viral attention in years. So for me, this is pretty awesome, and I just want to keep it going. All right? Very nice. All right, everyone. So there you go. That's a bunch of stuff. Now, the final thing, and then we'll get started with shout-outs. If right now you're watching the stream and you're like, well, Phil just mentioned a ton of stuff. He mentioned his Patreon. He mentioned Teespring, cheering, subbing, tipping. All this is great. But right now, it's the holiday season. Maybe I'd like to help Phil out as much as I can. What out of all those is the best option? Okay? Because there's so many. What should I do? Well, being matter-of-fact honest with everyone up front, the best thing you could do for me right now is either to tip me or to pledge to my Patreon. If you do either of those things, I get those funds right away. And with basically only a month left, before my taxes are due, that's what's going to help me the most. Cheering and subbing are very much appreciated. And thank you to everyone who is still cheering and subbing. And I am going to give you shout-outs in just a moment. However, I don't get that stuff for 2 months, which means I won't even see any of that for till mid-February when it's already too late. My taxes would be overdue. Okay? So, anything you can contribute via tips or pledging to my Patreon, that's what's most appreciated right now because that's what's going to help me the most. All right? Now, Patreon's straightforward. Patreon.com/DarkSidePhil, and you pledge through that website. Okay? Tipping, a little bit different. If you actually are watching my stream live right now and you look below the stream on my Twitch page, the channel page, you'll see the grid of information. You see things like the stream rules, links to my different various websites like my YouTube page and stuff like that. There's actually a section there for tipping. And if you click on that section, all right, and you will be taken to the page where you can do a tip. You can either leave an anonymous tip or you can do a tip with a message. Maybe you want to leave a fun holiday message. Maybe you want to leave a joke, you know, anything. All right. And that, again, I get it right away and it helps me out. So, all right. Fair enough. All right. Let's do some quick shout outs and then we'll get started. All right. Let's scroll all the way down here. So overnight, there were a few cheers. So I want to say definitely a shout out to the people who did cheer overnight, including Critical for Days, who did 2 10-bit cheers with a bunch of fun holiday emotes. It's actually the Christmas tree from Charlie Brown Christmas special. And then Game Master 2003 is Dead did a 25-bit cheer. So thanks to both of you. Appreciate those cheers. Then, when the stream started, we had a bunch of cheering going on. We had Golden Colts did a 65-bit cheer. Game Master did another 10-bit cheer and says, will you be playing Okami, which is Okami's sequel after playing Okami? Well, I think we already had enough of a discussion here about Okami that, you know, I don't even know if I'm going to be continuing the playthrough. We have to see how today's stream goes, all right? But I heard Okami isn't that, I don't know if it was a 3DS game. I think it was. Wasn't it not a 3DS? Was it originally a Nintendo DS game? I don't remember. But here's the thing. Let's at least get through Okami before we start talking about the sequel. And right now, I don't even know. Okami is in risk of not being continued. So let's see what happens. All right. Last Kryptonian did a couple of cheers complaining about me taking too long to explain the situation with Okami. However, if I just glossed over it, then I get complaints that I didn't thoroughly explain it. So please, you know, relax. He also spammed the stream chat with a bunch of complaints and got timed out. So, there you go. Silent General did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you, Silent General. Monique4 did a 10-bit cheer. Thank you, Monique. Golden Colts did another 15-bit cheer. Gazora1999 did a 100-bit cheer. He said, I missed the Metal Gear discussion. What happened to Mario? What? Huh? I have no idea what this guy just said. You might want to try again. Because I have no idea what you're talking about. Mario? Anyway. Thank you to Fresh Profit as well for the 100-bit cheer. Alright. And that's it. Alright. And you see what I mean, folks? You see what I mean in regards to this game? Stream attendance low. Everything's relaxed. And basically, you know, not a lot of stuff going on. And that's kind of the problem is right now, the situation I'm in, I have to be playing what's popular, what's going to bring people to the streams, and what's going to get people motivated for cheering, subbing, tipping, and all that stuff. Because I need that support right now. All right? So, let's all enjoy about 4 hours of more relaxed gameplay here. All right? And take it from there. Let's see how the stream goes, and that'll determine the future of the playthrough. Sound good? All right. So, thank you to King of Hypocrisy, who just did another 10-bit cheer and says, when are we going to see a legendary Max Payne 1 playthrough? I don't think anyone's even asked me to ever play that game before, honestly, so. And then Kekken did a 50-bit cheer and says, shall I cheer a suggestion? What you should play instead of Okami? Make it a cheer war? Well, yeah, I mean, well, here's the thing. This week, what am I planning on doing? I'm definitely going to be doing more of the Fighting EX Layer beta. I'm definitely going to be playing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. The thing is, once the holiday stuff is done next week, that's going to leave me with 5 or 6 days before the end of the month where they're kind of open. All right? So, yeah, if people have suggestions, like, do you want to see LA Noire Remastered be my main focus for those days? Do you want to see me do something completely different? What is it you want to see at the end of the month? Because there's a lot of stuff I could go back. I could go back to episodic releases. I could do a lot of shit. There's a lot of stuff I could potentially do at the end of this month. So what is it you want to see? Go right ahead and let me know your suggestions, okay? Sound good? All right. All right, everyone. Thank you. Let's end the pre-stream. Let's begin. Okami HD. 4 more hours. Let's see how it goes. Here we go.